What it is, what it is, what it is. What's up, my folks? What's going on, everybody? All right, man, we finna go ahead and get into this thing real quick, man. I ain't playing with y'all. We finna go ahead and get into this thing. All right. Welcome to the Unspoken Truth Podcast. This your boy JB, aka Spoken. And I'm starting off right away. If you didn't come on the podcast on time, then that's not my fault because I actually started 20 minutes later than the time I said I was supposed to start. So shout out to everybody that's up in here. The number is 310-683-0412. 310-683-0412. Y'all know how I do. We about to go ahead and put the thing up in there. Today's show is called Doing the Most for Accepting. Y'all go ahead and I got all my moderators up in here. I got everybody up in here. Y'all put the number down. Like I said, it's 310-683-0412. First off, I want to say I apologize. I ain't gonna say I apologize, but my bad for not uploading the podcast audio on SoundCloud and iTunes for the past 2 weeks. I'm still gonna put it up. I've been doing a lot of stuff. I'm over here resuming back for the movie, The Rooted Spoken Word. I'm over here getting ready for my TED Talk on March 2nd. So if you guys don't know, I got a TED Talk on March 2nd that I'm doing in Atlanta. So I want all y'all to check that out and really go get it. You know what I'm saying? It's $5 for the ladies, and it's $5 for the ladies, and it's $8 for the guys. All right. Remember, $5 for the ladies and it's $8 for the guys. It's basically gonna be me telling my whole truth about my journey and everything else. So, like I said, we got people coming from Arkansas, we got people coming from Texas, we got people coming from Louisville, Kentucky. Dog, the shit is crazy. All right. So if you ain't got your ticket, then I suggest you go ahead and get it right away. Because we headed towards something right now. I'm actually about to go live on Facebook as well. This is my first time going live on Facebook. So we about to go ahead and get this thing popping. I haven't been live on Facebook in a long time. Probably close to like 6-7 months. So now I'm going live on my phone. But shout out to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. Y'all been showing out. Y'all definitely been showing out, doing the most for acceptance, doing the most for acceptance. So let's go ahead and get into this thing. You know what I'm saying? Shall we? I'm live on Facebook right now. All right, let's go ahead and get into this thing. 310-683-0412. 310-683-0412. So let's go ahead and get into this thing. I saw something about Monique and Steve Harvey. I don't know if y'all saw it, but I've been telling y'all a lot what's been going on in the game. And, you know, if you pay attention to everything what I do, y'all know I'm very independent with what I do. I don't really take no for an answer. What's up, Sister Victoria? I don't really take no for an answer. And if I gotta take, no for an answer in front of your face, then I'm going to go ahead and do whatever I do. What happened to your mod? I don't know what happened to it. Shit, I ain't never take off. But oh Lord, here we go. Here we go right here. Hello, we in this bit. What's going on?
Hey, what's happening, man?
What's happening?
Hey, shit, my name is Rashad. Nice to meet you. Goddamn, I've been watching for you for years. You feel me? So I'm kind of nervous.
All right, cool. You got anything pertaining to the topic?
Get it out. You did.
You got anything pertaining to the topic?
You feel? Pertaining to the topic, I just see nowadays it's a lot of people doing whatever it takes just to be accepted.
Yeah.
Period. And it's layers to that. Yeah. Like when it comes to the females, they're just trying to appeal to men, but then at the same time say that they're not trying to appeal to men, but they want that acceptance from the men to be like, oh yeah, that bitch bad, that bitch look good. But then at the same time, they say they're not doing that shit. Basically deflecting exactly what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
With the niggas. They want acceptance from the niggas. That's who they looking acceptance for. But they say, nah, I ain't doing it for no niggas. Fuck the niggas. You feel me? People gotta start being real with themselves.
Yeah.
Number one. People got to start being real with themselves so that they can progress and see their flaws and be like, all right, I'm going to right this wrong and actually go forward with my life. But if you can't see your wrong, ain't no righting the shit. You dig?
Yeah.
So it's definitely needed to have these talks and shit, because somebody out there actually needs this shit. You feel me? Yeah. Somebody actually needs this shit, so that they can actually be like, hey, these niggas speaking some real shit. I might need to check myself for a second. And I might be doing off the wall shit just so my partners can be like, oh yeah, man, yeah, nigga, I feel, yeah, go on and go fuck that bitch. Go on and go do this shit. Like, your partners get you to do the most wicked and dumb shit ever. You feel me?
Yeah.
If you get one, to me, and this is just my personal view, if you get one solid woman, she'll keep you out of the streets and out of a lot of trouble.
Oh yeah.
And actually lead you towards success. You did. A real woman, not no bad bitch, not no Instagram model. We ain't talking about none of that shit. I'm talking about she got real morals, principles, and a correct outlook on life.
Hey man, that's real.
If you don't have that, actual real woman, which is hard to find nowadays, then your shit gonna fall apart, or either you gonna get distracted. That's why a lot of men, I do understand why a lot of men go with the thought of, hey, man, fuck these hoes, I ain't even about to try. You dig? I ain't even about to try to fuck with any of these hoes, because they all the same. Because nowadays, a lot of them do act the same, but you really got to take the time to actually see the right motherfucker, you feel me?
All good, man. Hey, man, I appreciate the call, man. Much love, bro.
For sure. I appreciate you letting me on this shit.
All good, man. Appreciate it, man. Much love. But yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's speaking facts or whatever. Like I told y'all, I'm going into this in a whole different ways. You could talk about it on levels of man and woman relationship and stuff like that. Or you could talk about it as far as career. You could talk about it as far as, you know, motivation, anything. It's the route where I was going to go, you know what I'm saying, with the whole being accepted, you know, if y'all don't know, the Grammys had played over the weekend, and you know it was a couple of artists that was upset that they didn't get their thing. And Germ George, it's 310, not 320. 310 is 6830412. But you know, a lot of people, you know, trying to be accepted for that little golden award. And what people don't understand is Will Smith don't even have an Oscar. All right, he was the first rapper to win a Grammy, but he doesn't even have an Oscar. A lot of people don't have Oscars. You know what I'm saying? And if they do have Oscars, they have Oscars from playing the most fucked up roles ever. You know what I'm saying? Denzel got an Oscar for playing a crooked cop. You know what I'm saying? Halle Berry got an Oscar for playing, you know, a black woman bending her ass over for the white man or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Getting hit from behind. You know, they didn't want to give it to her when she played, you know, when she played any other role that was off the chain or whatever. So they only want to give out stuff when it's detrimental. So understand too, you know, the game is all about playing the game. That's why it's called the game. You know what I'm saying? Playing the game. And you know, I was looking at this thing with Steve Harvey and Monique. And shout out to Facebook, my Facebook family. I'm on live on YouTube, and YouTube I'm live on Facebook, so I'm on both platforms. But I saw this thing with Steve Harvey and Monique, where Steve Harvey basically was telling her, "Hey, you didn't play the game." If you don't know about Monique, Monique has been blackballed, and blackballed just simply means that you're short of opportunities. You're limited of opportunities. It doesn't mean that you're all the way blacklisted, because there are some people who's all the way blacklisted, probably such as Bill Cosby. You know what I'm saying? He's all the way blacklisted. But then you got some people who denied access of opportunities and denied access of going in certain rooms because of their type of attitude or the energy that they may bring, or maybe just because they're trying to protect their character. But Monique, you know, she was told by Lee Daniels that he didn't play the game, that she didn't play the game because she was on her little boycott stuff of Netflix and everything else. And, you know, she turned down roles, and that's the reason why she's going through the things that she's going through. So let me go ahead and play what Steve Harvey said to Monique. And I literally just saw this before I turned on my podcast, y'all. This is what I'm going to play, that what Steve Harvey said to Monique. All right. Let's go ahead and play this. Listen to this, y'all. Hold on.
Fight.
Oh, here it is, right here.
Fighting two wars here.
What war?
There's two wars. It's what your issue is, and it's what the perception of the issue is, and the narrative has changed.
Tell him what you're saying, baby.
Oh man, hey, y'all don't call, man. Hey, I'm trying to get my junk right. Don't call me.
Listen to me. We fighting two wars here.
What war?
There's two wars. It's what your issue is, and it's what the perception of the issue is, and the narrative has changed.
See, I'm hearing what you're saying, baby, and I agree with it when the narrative changes. But if all of y'all said, this is the only issue I have with it, baby, when all of y'all said privately, to include Oprah, all of y'all said privately, I've done nothing wrong.
When you tell the truth, you have to deal with the repercussions of the truth. We black out here. We can't come out here and do it any kind of way we want to. Listen to me. Your husband can't be the Sydney that he really is out here.
Let me tell you
something. That flexing, we got to flex a different way. We out here in a game. This the money game. This ain't the black man's game. This ain't the white man's game. This is the money game. But we in the money game. And you cannot sacrifice yourself. The best thing you can do for poor people is not be one of them. You cannot help them.
We're in the money game, but let me tell you what the game is before the money game. Before the money game, it's called the integrity game. And we've lost the integrity worrying about the money.
But Mo,
and wait a minute.
If I crumble, my children crumble, my grandchildren crumble. I cannot, for the sake of my integrity, stand up here and let everybody that's counting on me crumble so I can make a statement. There are ways to win the war in a different way.
Okay, now let me go ahead and hop on this real quick, because this right here is a good ass topic. All right, I understand where Steve Harvey coming from, and I understand where Monique coming from. Now, first off, let's go ahead and get on this thing. Steve Harvey said it's a money game. He's absolutely right. He said it ain't about no black or no white. He's absolutely wrong about that. This is definitely a white game. You know what I'm saying? This is the white game because white people are a part of the dominant society. They control everything, which is mean this is their resources and it's their money, and they just splitting the shit with us. All right. So Steve is spitting some gems. I understand where he coming from, because I got people in my family that's a part of the military and stuff like that. And I had talks, you know, and the average person that work a 9 to 5, they would say the same thing what Steve is saying. They would say, look, I'm not going to allow my family to crumble because I'm trying to make a statement, you know, or whatever. And, you know, Monique is absolutely right. Before the money game, there was a game of integrity, and people seem to have lost their integrity. But here's the thing that I'm pointing out right here. I'm trying to make your mom, Sister Victoria. I don't know why it won't let you. I'm really trying. But here's the thing, what I'm trying to get to y'all. The thing where it all goes wrong is what Monique is saying. Everybody is supporting her on the back end. Everybody is supporting her, you know, behind the scene. But then when you get in front of these cameras, then y'all want to act like y'all want to fold backwards. And I didn't like the fact that he got so loud over her and spoke over her and tried to bury her like she didn't have no valid point. See, that's the point. See, you see what Steve was doing, Steve made a fuss about it because he had to protect his investment. He had to protect his family, because then it became a tug of war thing. Because if he were to follow everything and agree everything what she's saying, then that show would be at risk and he would lose everything he has running. So that's the reason why he got turned up the way he did. And this is why he's considered an Uncle fucking Tom. Steve Harvey is a fucking Uncle Tom, whether you like it or not. Whether he's spitting real shit or not, he's still a fucking Uncle Tom. And I can prove it to y'all. This nigga was the main nigga. This is the same nigga who met up with Trump at the Trump Hotel. This motherfucker literally met up with Trump, sat there, pulled his little coat suit together and waited on Trump. You know what I'm saying? To talk about what? To talk about what? Just to shake this nigga hand? Trump ain't talking to you about nothing that got to do with black issues. And he damn sure don't want to talk about no black issue when it comes to fucking Steve Harvey. And black people do not trust Steve Harvey to be a representative for us when it comes to that type of shit. See, this is the thing that we're running into, and this is the problem what I had with the whole blackface thing. You got people out here that say that we need to boycott place things like Gucci, Prada, and all this other stuff. But then you have the ones that say, well, I don't give a damn. I'm going to do what I want to do, like Floyd Mayweather. That's what Steve Harvey is. Steve Harvey is doing whatever the fuck he want to do, and he don't give a damn about the betterment of his people at the end of the day. I understand what he's saying when he said there are different ways to fight the war. That is absolutely true. You don't have to outlandishly say everything that's on your mind because you're trying to make a statement. A lot of times you can fight battles through you know what I'm saying, donating money to Boys and Girls Club. You can fight battles from, you know, taking time out to tutor children in your neighborhood. You can take time out to fight the war by investing in someone's black-owned business. There are different ways to attack the war besides going about it in a mouthy way. And that's the thing what Steve is trying to tell Monique. Now, I understand both sides of the fence, but here's one thing that we do need to get on one accord with. one thing that we need to get on one accord with is that we need to find an even balance on what to agree on when we get in front of these platforms, in front of all these people in a dominant society. Because the thing about it is, that's equivalent to not agreeing with your brother or sister. And then when you get around a white person or you get around somebody who don't look like you, then you start shitting on that black person when they not around. That's equivalent to that. So what Steve Harvey did was just as bad as shitting on a black person in front of a white person face, in the room. That's what Steve Harvey just did. So understand who you talking to. And everybody can't go along this war and can't go along this battle with us. That's what y'all got to understand as well. Everybody can't come along this journey with us. People like Floyd Mayweather, people like Steve Harvey, these motherfuckers can't come on a journey with us. Now, Steve Harvey does do excellent work. He does a lot of excellent work for black boys every single year. He have them come to his house. He give them breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and brunches, and all that stuff. He teach them how to dress. He teach them how to go get jobs, apply for resumes, and stuff like that. So we can't count Steve Harvey out in that aspect. He's doing what he can to fight the war on his side. But publicly, we need to find a better way about addressing this situation and addressing the issues, because I don't think that's cool to shit on the sister in front of all these people. And then also, too, look for acceptance, look for the praises, and look for the claps right along with it, because you call yourself trying to outdo her because you're right. Bro, it ain't really no right or wrong to the shit at the end of the day. But what I will tell you is wrong is diminishing her value and making her seem like that she crazy in front of all these folks. That's fucked up, because now she's outnumbered. And that's why she's saying all these black people come up to me and tell me that I'm cool and that I'm doing the right thing behind closed doors. And as soon as these cameras cut on, these niggas switch sides. I understand where the fuck she coming from. That's how niggas are, bro. Niggas will wag their tail and tuck it in between they goddamn legs when it comes to that dollar bill and when it comes to that. So I understand both sides, but when you hear somebody talking like Steve Harvey, you keep your eye on them. That's what you do. You keep your eye on folks like that and you maneuver. You love somebody like that from a distance. And like I said, this nigga supported Trump. So this the last motherfucker that need to be telling anybody what the fuck to do. It's the last nigga. It's the last nigga to be telling anybody what to do when you met up with Trump white ass at the Trump hotel. What the fuck did y'all meet up about? What the fuck did y'all talk about? Don't say y'all talked about black reciprocity. Nigga, you did that shit for you. Steve Harvey met up with Trump at the Trump hotel for him. And the reason why he ain't affiliated with Trump now is because his ass got burnt on social media. He won't talk about that because Steve Harvey love his money. And hold on, caller. And another reason why Steve Harvey going hard, the reason why Steve Harvey is so anal about his paper is because the nigga done been divorced like 5 times. The nigga got 15 fucking kids out here, you know what I'm saying, with like 4 or 5 divorced wives and shit like that. And I'm exaggerating about the kids, but think about it, his priorities are set differently, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You was the one that was living out of your car. You was out here, you know what I'm saying, selling cars on the side, and then nigga, you were trying to make it in comedy at the same time. Monique ain't have to do that. She had 1 son the whole time while she was on her way up, and nigga, you had a bunch of kids. So nigga, you had to pay your fucking bills. You had to live your life differently. Don't try to put that shit on somebody else because your life was harder, nigga. You had to do whatever you had to do because them child supports was racking in. Nigga, you were gonna be in jail, nigga. That's why you had to fucking buck dance. And to be honest, Steve Harvey, the nigga corny. If you really want to be real, shit. The only thing I like about him was the Steve Harvey show and said was the funniest. So if we really want to go there, nigga, Steve Harvey ain't even all that funny anyway. And let's be real, Bernie Mac and him always fell out. They always bump heads. Kind of funny how a real nigga that's rest in peace today was falling out with an Uncle Tom ass nigga. We see what the fuck it is. So, man, almost said F Steve Harvey, but I ain't gonna say it because I might meet this nigga one day. Hello?
What's good?
What's up, cuz? Where you from, dog? What's your name?
Man, I'm calling from Little Rock, Arkansas, bro. It's Gensu, the Blurred Philosopher. I want to start out by saying, man, shout out to all the things you're doing, bro. I've been watching you for about like maybe 10 plus years now. You're really inspiring with the shit you do and stuff like that. So I want to say shout out to you or whatever. But on the topic that you got going on, bro, some really heavy hitting shit here, man. I actually got a podcast and we talked about something very similar to this. We asked a question like, what does it mean to sell out? Right? If you look up what does it mean to sell out, like on Google, you can find like Urban Dictionary definitions or whatever. And what it basically says is like compromising your integrity for like some gain, like success or prosperity, whether it be in the arts, whether it be in business, money, or whatever. And that's essentially what I feel like Steve Harvey had just said he is doing, right? Yeah. But what's crazy is like we all in like the Black experience is so crazy in America, right, bro? Because like it doesn't matter where you sit, you have to do some kind of cooning on some level, right? And like a lot of people don't like to hear that shit.
Yeah, you got to do some dancing. You got to do some dancing.
You say what now?
You got to dance a little.
Yeah, like it doesn't matter where you at, but like in some way you have to, like you got to literally pick your poison, right? And like that's what I feel like Steve Harvey is communicating here. Like, and like you said earlier, with the certain circumstances he came up with, like, you know, he had to do it a certain way. Not everybody has to necessarily do it that way. If you want to make a statement, go ahead and fucking make a statement. The crazy thing is, like, we all play a role in this thing. And so some of us, we have 10, 12 kids and we can't be out there with our face on some shit. So we got to get some bread and be able to provide some capital to the movement. But others of us have to be able to stand out there and sacrifice being able to make some bread just to be able to make the statement. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's crazy. It's like you said, it's crazy for them to be on national TV going back and forth with each other like they're not really agreeing. Because I feel like they are. It's just that they play two different roles in this shit.
Yeah. And that's exactly what it was. So, you know, I don't know, man. We just got to do better as a people about, even if we don't agree, don't go publicly or don't get in front of them and let's not act like that we not on one page, because they on the same page no matter what the fuck they go through. You might see some white people debate about some things, but when it comes down to a code of conduct, when it comes down to everything, they know, hey, man, I'm not snitching on my white brother. I'm not snitching on my white sister. I'm not going to go there. They know certain lines and certain boundaries to cross. And the reason why is because they taught that shit before they even walk out the house as kids. They taught that shit before they even go to school. Or when they even go to school, they start to learn when little Becky comes home and tell her mom, hey, I met little Quenisha at school. And then that's when little Becky gonna get that little talk like, hey, I understand this your little niggerish friend, but niggeresses and niggers do not mix with us, okay? Just understand that, okay? You know what I'm saying? And they tell them that from the up front. You know what I'm saying? Black kids are not, you know, we're told inside of a black household, don't trust white people and all that other stuff. But in the same token, we do teach our kids how to trust white folks, you know what I'm saying? Or at least trust people, or at least be open for it. So we're more in position to get our shits handed to us than them, because they have a better defense mechanism than us.
Yeah, we literally open ourselves up to get fucked, which is crazy. I mean, but you're right though. Like, I mean, shit, it's got to be a better way to go about doing this shit. Like, I understand this and that. I mean, they all say this. You know, it's fucked up that they call her and talk to her in private and be like, yeah, you on that shit. You know, you hitting them, ooh, nigga, blah blah blah. But then like, oh, you gonna bring her on your show to do her like that?
Yeah, like, man, that's fucked up. And what's so crazy is he did it on a show that he really don't even own. So, nigga, it could say Steve Harvey show all it want to. It ain't your show. So for you to publicly make her look bad on a show that you don't even own, nigga, chill the fuck out, bro. You got that. That's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up. We got to do a way better.
He was doing this shit with Bernie Mac back in the day, bro. Like something to this effect. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like Bernie Mac was one of those lead out with the speaking out on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, not gonna be quiet about nothing. I'm doing this for these purposes. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. And Steve Harvey was more or less like, oh man, you might be compromising some of our opportunities, or you know what I'm saying, blah blah blah. And so I think they like might have been at odds with that type of shit, man. Around the times they were doing the Kings of Comedy shit, when they was like doing a little beef or whatever.
Yeah,
it might have been some of the same shit.
Yeah, you know, and that's what I'm saying. So and hey man, that's pretty much that. But hey, man, I appreciate your phone call, man. I'm gonna keep it pushing, man. Thank you for everything.
Hey man, I'm about to hit you up in your email. I want to link up with you on the podcast tip, bro.
All right, let's run it. Hit me up in the email.
All right, bro.
All right,
I got you.
Yeah, man. So that's that as well, too, man. And also, too, let's go ahead and put it out there. Steve Harvey was not the funniest on the fucking Kings of Comedy. All right, when it was time for Steve Harvey to go up, I've heard through the grapevine, through older people, that when they went to the Kings of Comedy show, that Steve Harvey sometimes would get mad and talk back to the audience because they wasn't really fucking with him. So it was between him and DL that they wasn't really fucking with. And DL wasn't even a part of the original lineup. It was supposed to be somebody else, but DL got on. So let's go ahead and put that shit out there. So what else we get into, man? You know, the whole thing about this whole blackface thing, and you know, Gucci and everything else. Hold on. The whole thing with this blackface thing and Gucci and all that other stuff. Of course, we know that we dealt with this thing last year when we talked about it. I came out with a video called "The Coolest Monkey in the Jungle." Y'all can go check that out. Y'all can also, you know, you can go check out and see what was the name of that company? I think it was H&M. H&M, they disrespected us, and not even just H&M. Dove, they disrespected us a while back. Quite a few companies disrespected us. Gucci disrespected us with the blackface. And the thing about it is, man, I want y'all to understand, these people ain't doing that shit because they just don't know no better. They doing it because it's controversy, and good and bad press always sells. When you got a brand, right? When you have a brand that's out and you're selling it for thousands of dollars, you know what I'm saying? You're selling a belt for like $5,000, $10,000. Look, man, these people don't really need you. And quite honestly, man, let's be real. Those stores be acting racist as fuck when we walk up in there. Y'all, I don't give a fuck how much money you go up in there. Niggas go in there and spend thousands of dollars just to walk up in a store like Louis Vuitton just to look crazy. Just to look crazy and to get bad customer service sometimes. The only time you get good customer service is when they know you got the cash. If they feel like you ain't got the cash, they're going to judge you based off of how you look, how you walk, how you talk, and they're going to be looking at you like you crazy. So you mean to tell me you spend $10,000 just to get looked at sideways, just to shit on these niggas? Just to shit on your own people? So I do agree with David Banner when David Banner said, you know what? I don't want to hear it no more. Instead of talking about white supremacy, I'm going to come up with my own fucking shoes. I'm going to come up with my own shirt, my own everything, and I'm going to put my own price on it because I don't want to hear it. If I want to make my shit $500, that's my problem. That's my business, because you niggas spend money on shit on motherfuckers that hate y'all. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I had a huge problem with people that had an issue with Lonzo Ball, LeVar Ball, because they wanted to sell their shoes for $700. They selling slippers for $90. Yeah, that shit may be pretty high, but at the same time, don't be sitting here talking about the dad, saying the dad is talking too much. You looking like you not with the motherfucking program, dog. You know what I'm saying? You really hating on black business because they put their shit at a certain bar. This is what I'm talking about. You know, black people be so quick to talk about black people need to help one another. And then, you know, or we need to start our own businesses. And then when we start our own businesses, we don't even support the people that's closest to us, like our family, our friend, our co-worker. You know what I'm saying? My girl literally just ordered something through black business, just through her co-worker, who created something. It just came to the house about 3 hours ago. All right. And another thing that we have a bad problem and a bad issue, a bad habit of doing is that we question black folks for everything. You know what I'm saying? It's no issue. It's not a big thing or not a big deal to ask questions, but we tend to ask a little bit too many questions that we wouldn't even ask people at Target or Louis Vuitton, but we'll just walk right up in there and drop our money and say, is this it? And walk out. Versus our black people, we try to get a discount. Then we try to get a refund and try to hold it for 30 days. And we it's so much shit that goes into it, you know, that you would not even do to a person that don't look like you. So understand the type of mindset that you walking in when you dealing with somebody that looks just like you. You might see somebody out here selling, you know what I'm saying, selling a toaster for $30, and you want to know if the toaster do backflip. You want to know if it got electronic such and such. And then you got the nerves to bring up and say, well, it ain't compared to what they got at Target. I'm going to Target. Well, fuck you and Target then. If that's how you fucking feel, nigga, get the fuck on out my face, nigga. Shit. Don't come on over here talking about you support black business just to come on over here and shit on me and try to make me and diminish my brand and shit like that. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to every black business out there that's been getting it in, especially in the month of February. Shout out to T.I. for taking the initial step to sit out here and tell everybody how much we are, how much we mean with strength and numbers, and how much we don't have to put our dollars into people that don't care about it. Shout out to T.I. for taking the initial step for going on Instagram, posting black-owned businesses on his page. Shout out to Killer Mike for coming up with the Black Business Challenge, saying that, hey, on Sundays or the weekends, make sure you tag a local black business. Shout out to people that's taking the initial step, because just like Killer Mike said, we need to eliminate the whole thing of saying, oh, black people don't support black people. Yes, the fuck we do. We just don't push that narrative enough. There's plenty of black people out here supporting black people. I see it everywhere I fucking go. The people who I communicate with, the people that's up in my circle, I swear on everything, bro. We be on that type shit. We be on that type shit. All we do is talk about black business and black reciprocity and stuff like that. Now, when I go and spend my money outside my community, if I need to go get something what I need to get and I can't find it, but that's what I'm saying, though. You know what I'm saying? We need to find a better way with how we go about, you know, walking within ourselves. Damn about how you pointing the finger at somebody else. We need to start looking at ourselves in the mirror a lot more often, because a lot of times we tend to think that we're doing everything right in the name of wokeness, when you got to realize that, hey, man, it's flaws into everything that you do. Just because you woke, that don't mean that you ain't got no flaws, nigga. You need to understand your fucking flaws. Every teacher has fucking flaws. Every teacher ain't gonna teach you all the right things. Every teacher is a fucking every teacher contradicts themselves sometimes. All right, you're not even a real teacher unless you contradict yourself sometimes, because sometimes you look back at your old preachings and your old teachings and you say, you know what, that's not the way to move. Now that I'm smarter, now that I'm wiser, let me teach my people this or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's the power that you have when people put the trust into you to teach them. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have the knowledge to teach themselves, so they put the energy in you to get it from you. So, you know what I mean? You know, and speaking of black owned businesses, hit up FCWlifestyle.com, SpokenReasonsTV.com. Y'all go ahead and get y'all black business right now. Y'all go ahead and get y'all black owned wristbands of faith, consistency, and hard work. Get your black owned, get my black owned first film, Deal with the Devil, independent, black owned, what I did last year, raised money for it and all, and it's out. I got a black owned film coming out again later on in a few months called The Root of Spoken Word. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, make sure you support black owned businesses, because I'm black owned like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And then niggas got the nerves to try to tell me, why don't you go to Hollywood? Why don't you just be in other movies and stuff like that? People don't want to support the independent. Yeah, support my black owned ass. Support my black owned stuff or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Support that. You know what I'm saying? But people are so used to seeing you on a mass scale that other people run that don't look like you, but they forget to support the person that's really out here doing it for real. I'm independent like a motherfucker. I ain't dependent on shit but my goddamn self and y'all. You know what I'm saying? So FCHW, make sure you go get your FCHW gear. Go get your lifestyle gears. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. Y'all know how it is. I got, and it's black owned and it's legit. This black owned company, this black owned brand has people tatting stuff on them. It's tatting faith, consistent hard work across their chest. They tatting faith, consistent hard work across their arm, their forehead, everything. And I ain't got no doggone tattoo. That's black owned for your ass. That's called black reciprocity. That's black empowerment. That's truly black power. You know what I'm saying? For me not to have a tattoo, and I got a black owned brand and people are tatting it on them, and I got white folks tatting it on them too. I got Hispanic folks tatting it on them too. I got you know what I'm saying, Indian people tatting it on them too, and black people too. Man, that's hella black owned. Y'all give me some doggone props out here, bro. Shout out to FCHW. Get your lifestyle today. Get your lifestyle today. Shout out to FCHW. One of the best top black owned brands out here in the world, and it's proven. My people got it tattooed on them. Say they don't. It's the lifestyle, faith, consistency, and hard work. You don't have to like the man, but you're gonna respect the brand. You ain't gotta like the man, but you're gonna respect the brand. FCHW, faith, consistency, and hard work. You gonna respect the brand. You ain't gotta like the man, but you respect the brand. If you want to go out and rob somebody, which you shouldn't, you put in FCW. If you want to get somebody, if you and your old lady, y'all trying to plan another baby, you got to put in FCW. You got to pump a little harder. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stop masturbating so you can save all your seed. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go out and get that job, hell, you know what you got to do to get that job. You got to go get your bachelor's. You got to get your master's, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Come on. FCHW is applied to everything. If you want to meet Jesus, you want to go meet God, put in the faith, consistent hard work. You got to put in the faith. You got to make sure you keep that connection. You got to be consistent. You got to stay on top of your junk, and you got to put in that work, because your faith without work and anything without hard work is noticeable. People know when you're doing real stuff. Real recognize real. This your boy Big Spoke Draco around this motherfucker. So y'all can call in right now too, man. Y'all can call in too. So I'm pretty much off of that right there. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Stop giving your money to people who don't give a fuck about you. And what's so crazy was Soulja Boy even stated that he was sponsored by Gucci right after the headband because he gave him so many sales. And then they pulled that shit. And then Soulja Boy was asked the question. Hold on, caller. Soulja Boy was asked the question. So what all do you need from Gucci? He said an apology and a check. Nigga, a check for who? Nigga, what? Nigga, on behalf of who? You doing it on behalf of you. Don't accept no fucking money on behalf of your race. When it comes down to your race, don't accept nothing that's detrimental to your race. Because I guarantee you, if you do accept the money or if you do accept the invitation, I guarantee when your card get pulled, when it's time for your child to get racially, targeted and stuff like that, or you get racially targeted, don't come running to us because the real people not gonna fuck with you. They not gonna fuck with you. All right. So don't be out here. It makes me sick when people be out here talking about, black people don't support. Oh, black people need to support me. I'm a victim out here. But nigga, you sold us out. You sold us out for a check. You sold us out on behalf of you. You know what I'm saying? You sold us out. Fuck you. Ain't nobody finna come for your rescue. Some people might come for your rescue, but hell, we need to do a better job at how we move. You know what I'm saying? And Floyd Mayweather, if you don't like the way he moving, stop supporting his fucking ass. Stop supporting his tickets. Stop buying his fights. The nigga still out here boxing at 40-something years old. Nigga got $1 million off a 30-minute fight. That nigga don't need no more of our money. Obviously, he just said, fuck us. He said, fuck us. He said, fuck us. That's what Floyd said. Floyd said, fuck us. He said, I'm going to do whatever I want to do. Now, granted, Floyd might do some great things behind closed doors, but he shouldn't have said that on camera. That's what I'm saying. Now, I guarantee somebody like Floyd will say, well, look at everything what I do. I do this, I do that for the community, and I don't say anything. That might be true, but you don't get on a major platform and shit on your people. That's what's wrong with fucking Steve Harvey. That's what's wrong with a lot of people. You get in these rooms, you get on the phone call with these people that don't look like you, and then you tell these white folks, hey man, I'm beefing with Tanya, I'm beefing with Jesse, or I'm not fucking with such and such. And they be like, okay, cool. Ain't none of their fucking business. That's called in-home, in-house. You know what I'm saying? Handle your fucking issues in-house. That's called family business. All right. It's okay for black people to talk about black people. I don't give a fuck what niggas say when niggas say, oh, we black people out here, we shouldn't be doing this. Nigga, fuck that nigga. If I want to say fuck that nigga, I'm saying it to him. But I'm not going on Fox 13 News. I'm not going to CNN. I'm not going on MTV or MTV2 to shit on this nigga. If I don't like you, I just don't like your bitch ass. But I'm gonna tell you directly, I don't like you. But other than that, I'm not gonna go in front of these crackers and talk about my own fucking enemy that look like me. That's the issue with Floyd Mayweather. That's the issue with Steve Harvey. What's up, caller? We in this bit. What's your name? Where you from?
Yo, what's up, bro? My name's Joey. I'm from Denver, Colorado.
What's up? What's going on?
So I got a question for you. I'm pretty pissed off that they didn't represent or mention X during the Grammys. I wanted to know your opinion on that and how not a lot of black people were really represented during it.
I mean, like I said, man, Will Smith doesn't even have an Oscar. Tupac didn't even get a Grammy. Snoop Dogg don't even have a Grammy. The people that do the Grammys, those are the people that are in the game, that been in the game for more than 20, 30 years, that are selected to vote you in. 15, 20, 30 plus years. So we don't even know who all those people are. People like Nicki Minaj knows who those people are and stuff like that. But we got to understand, these are judges. These are people that you can't rub the wrong way. So I seen a tweet when somebody said, well, it looks like it seems like Nicki Minaj rubbed or pissed off the wrong people. And she responded back and said, I sure did. Or you're right. She said something along that line. As far as XXX and Tentacion not getting a Grammy, we can't just get, let's call it ace of spades. Like, he only had one official album and he died fresh in his prime. So you can't expect for, someone to get that, because people like Drake, people like Kendrick, and even people who were very deserving of having Oscars that got them today, a lot of times they didn't even get it their first time coming around. So, XXX Tentacion was fairly new. He was relatively still new to the game. So to say that he deserved a Grammy, that's up for grabs. We could say a lot of people deserve Grammys. We can say Travis Scott deserved a Grammy, but he got to go back to the drawing board. But remember, this is truly an award, only award just for acceptance. That's it, just for acceptance. Just like what Drake said, the reason why they cut Drake's microphone off wasn't because wasn't because Drake was just talking. Drake was saying too much. As soon as Drake was just fine until he said, if you have people coming to your shows, buying out your shows, leaving their 9 to 5 to come see you, you already won. You don't need this. As soon as he said that shit, they cut his microphone off because they want to give off the perception to say, hey, you guys need us. You guys want the acceptance from us. Let's keep that narrative out there. As soon as Drake said what he said, they cut that nigga microphone off, and that was it. Because you can't say shit like that, all right? And you know, that's what that is. That's the reason why.
Yeah, but I'm saying like they didn't represent a lot of black people in the memorial, despite everyone who died, all the black people who died. You feel?
Well, okay, and that's the thing. I didn't watch the whole thing of the Grammy. I didn't watch all of it, so that's the part what I missed. And if they didn't acknowledge everybody, well, this is why Jay-Z, Beyonce, and a lot of other people boycotted the Oscars and boycotted the Grammys and stuff like that. And this is why Will and Jada boycotted the Oscars, because you have to hold your ground and stand your ground if you want to make a statement. You can't just talk about it. You got to show some action behind it. So along with that action being targeted towards us for not showing the homage or the respect that they should have paid, then we got to make sure we show some action by showing the walks and not the talk. Because there's too many people on social media saying everything what they need to say, but you shouldn't be saying it on social media. People need to have more action. This is why we need to put our money into more things to do the walking. We need to just start doing instead of just saying what we're going to do. That's the only way to beat it. Other than that, if we just talk about it, hell, only thing we're doing is just raising awareness. That's it. This right here is just simply dialogue for just raising awareness.
Yeah, bro. But I feel like everyone needs to just respect each other. And I know that's hard to do, but you know, it's easier when everyone gets to doing it. Yeah, most definitely. I mean, you're absolutely right. So, hey, man, like I said, it belongs to them. Who created the Oscars? The dominant society. It's not owned by us. But what we have to understand is we are the commodity. You know what I'm saying? Like the artists have to understand that they, you know, regardless of color or whatever, the artist, period, the artist. And if you want to talk about race and color, you could take it there too. But you are the commodity. If you are the artist and you are the creator, Hollywood needs you. They need you on their platform to get it pushing. Bro. We feel like we need them. In actuality, they need us. You know what I'm saying? This is why everybody doing their own stuff, and the companies, they don't feel like they have to go through your network or go through your management company or your record label to get to you. They can just hit you up on Instagram and say, hey, how much to advertise on your page? How much to advertise on your YouTube? We don't have to go through all that bullshit no more. So there's leverage. You know what I'm saying? And the way to handle that is be fully independent. Now, when you're fully independent, don't be looking for no handouts. Don't be looking for no acceptance. Because when you're fully independent, you have to understand that on the flip side of things, you're not playing the game. So therefore, the game's going to turn on you. Yeah, bro, I feel you.
That's what happened. That's the life of independence. That's the life of independence. When you're independent, you have to accept the fact that, yeah, you're going to generate all your money, but you might miss out on extra millions of dollars. But guess what? You can, you know, a lot of people say, what you missing out on the bag. But guess what? Me denying that $20-30 million saved me my fucking peace. It saved me my fucking peace. It saved people from stealing from me. You know what I'm saying? It kept a lot of hands out of the pot. That's what turned down that $20 million did. And also too, who's to say I'm not gonna get that $20 million and $30 million? I just may not get it as quick as they may hand it to me. I'm still gonna get it. I might get it after I die, but when I transition this business over to my son and my kids and my family members, guess what? It's a black-owned fucking business. It's a black-owned entertainment company. I own that shit. It's in my blood. It's in my fucking name. Now my generation can eat off that shit. This is why Diddy didn't sell Bad Boy Records. Bad Boy Records ain't put out a hit since when?
Yeah, bro.
The only thing they got is Machine Gun Kelly.
But I want to thank you for everything you've been doing for this community, man. You know, preaching and trying to get equal rights for everyone, bro. I appreciate that because I like to see more representation, bro. You know?
All good, man. All good. Appreciate the love, man. Thanks for the call.
Yeah, bro. Talk to you later, bro. Peace.
All good. But yeah, man, this is why you think Diddy ain't sell his goddamn Bad Boy record? The only thing that's going on over there is French Montana and fucking Machine Gun Kelly. Machine Gun Kelly ain't made no noise probably since last year or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Since damn last year. So, you know, when he dissed Eminem. But Diddy ain't finna give up Bad Boy record. He ain't finna get that shit up. That's black owned. That shit going to his kids, his family. You know what I'm saying? People be so quick to sell their businesses and stuff, and that's cool as long as you have a marketing scheme, as long as you got a exit scheme behind it. And also, too, for everybody that want to continue to contribute to my movie, you're gonna have to contribute by Cash Apping me, $Spoke941, or going to SpokenReasonsTV.com and hitting the donate button in the upper right-hand corner. All right. In the upper right-hand corner, you'll see the donate button. Shout out to everybody that contributed to the movie so far, or whatever. I'm still looking for donations so I can still pay off the poets and everything. We didn't exceed the goal. So this is literally for everybody that want to keep pouring in, you know what I'm saying, to help out the film and, you know, and to see it come to life. So I'm still accepting donations. I'm still accepting all the other good stuff. So for people that feel like that they missed the mark, you can still donate by Cash Apping, putting it in my PayPal, or you can literally go to SpokenReasonsTV.com and you can hit the donation button. Shout out to everybody on Facebook. Thank you for everybody that showed up. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. Y'all showing up. And man, I want to thank y'all for supporting my success for the past, hell, you know, for the past 11 years and also too for the past month. Y'all know I've been cutting up on this thing. Me and Nick Cannon did our little thing. We did a little dancing or whatever. I'm been wilding out in May. I got my TED Talk in March. But y'all been supporting me, and now my numbers are looking good as hell on Instagram at least. So my Instagram numbers are doing well. Y'all showing up. The engagements are high. Look, and if y'all want to advertise, y'all hit me up on SpokenReasons@gmail.com. Hit me up in the DM or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things going on that's happening right now that I just want to appreciate y'all for. And if y'all don't have the money, just share my content. That's all I ask for. If y'all don't have the money to spend on the brand or, you know, helping the film come to life, look, share the content. Share the content amongst a family, friend, and tag them, at them, or whatever you can, because that's just as good, because I need the exposure. You feel me? So TED Talk on March 2nd in Atlanta, $5 for the ladies, $8 for the guys. And, you know, the camera's going to be out. Everybody going to be there. We got people coming from all kind of cities and states. You know what I'm saying? So if you're in the Atlanta area, if you're in the Georgia area, if you're in Florida, Tennessee, Arkansas, Texas, you know, Baltimore, DC, make sure you bring your ass to Atlanta, the Carolina area. You don't want to miss this. This is going to be me telling my story. And also, too, it will be for sale after the post-production is done. So I'm going to have the cameras out, and I'm selling this online for everybody who missed it. And I might go to your city for a TED Talk as well, but I might. But for right now, it's only focusing on Atlanta just to see how this turned out and everything. So I appreciate y'all, man. I really appreciate y'all. Do not forget to pour into who's pouring into you. All right. Just because you see the numbers going up and stuff like that, look, the program ain't changed. I still need y'all help. And also, too, I'm about to start a Patreon real soon, because here's one thing what I need, man. If I can get $5 from y'all, 10, 15 a month from y'all, you know what I'm saying? You know, to dedicate this to my Patreon, this is money that y'all don't have to keep, you know, spending on me, you know, and keep checking up on me. It'll automatically come out. And what will happen is on the Patreon, the people who serve me on the Patreon, y'all will get served first for content. So I'm about to start a Patreon for everybody who wants to chip in, whether it's 5, 10, 15, whatever it is. We're going to come up with that amount. It's going to be automatically deducted out of your account so it could fund whatever I got running, so I can give y'all the content that y'all need. Because the issue what's going on is I'm putting all this shit online. I'm not getting compensated for it the way I should. But I'd rather serve the people who fuck with me first. So the people who fuck with me first, the people who love what I do, the people who support the brand, FCW, lifestyle.com and all that other stuff. Look, man, if y'all really, really fuck with me, we're going to get on this Patreon in about a day or two. I'm going to put it on YouTube. I'm going to put it on Instagram. I'm going to put it everywhere. And, you know, that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to serve y'all first. We're not going to serve the people who getting their shit for free, because they don't deserve it for free. All right. If you put your money in and you really pouring in on this Black history stuff, on this Black reciprocity, this Black empowerment, why don't you do this? All right. Why don't you pour in? Because you only going to get the best of work from me. That's it. But if you don't pour in, then don't expect, you know, dope ass shit. All right. Because G shit, y'all see all that stuff when I'm dropping on my Instagram, all that content. And let's be real. A lot of y'all ain't even seen all that stuff I put on my Instagram, and some of that stuff is old. All right. So, you know, don't act like you've seen everything I've done, because 95% of y'all have not seen everything I've done. That's why I'm putting my stuff up on Instagram, because Instagram ain't ready for this old work. So now the game is competing with my old self. Meanwhile, I'm putting out new stuff, got movies coming out and everything, and I still need y'all help. So for the Patreon people, the people that donate to me, the people that show up every single month, look, y'all will be served first. We're going to start a Patreon in a couple days, because we need to make it happen. We need to get y'all this stuff. All right. So if it's 30 of y'all, if it's 50 of y'all, if it's 100 of y'all, if all y'all donate $20 or $50 or $5 or whatever it is that the perks say, look, y'all going to get the content first. Y'all going to get all my stuff first. All right. Y'all going to get my stuff first. I'm not going to cater to the people who's on Instagram and stuff like that. Y'all gonna get all the dope stuff first, and they may get it last, or if they even get it, you know what I'm saying? For the people that pay for shit, they gonna get served at the first class type of service when it comes to, you know, servicing from me. Y'all gonna hear from me, and then we gonna set up something where I'm going back and forth with y'all, talking to y'all and everything. Also, the people that donated to the Root of Spoken Word, I got all y'all perks laid out. I'm getting y'all stuff set away and squared away. So yeah, y'all make sure y'all come out and and just hold tight with your boy. And also too, man, support your Black-owned film, Deal with the Devil. It's for sale right now. Go get your copy. It's right here. All right. I'll be on the Breakfast Club in a few months promoting my new movie, The Root of Spoken Word. That's Nick. But for right now, if you don't have Deal with the Devil, make sure you go ahead and get your copy. It's Black-owned. All right. You spend your money on everything else. Spend your money on weed. Spend your money on liquor. Spend your money on everything else. Come on and support this Black-owned. But like I said, you know, everybody out here, I appreciate y'all or whatever. You know, and let me see what else I got left to talk about, because I'm about to get off this thing. I ain't here to talk long. But you know, also too, man, one more thing. Tory Lanez, man. Tory Lanez. All right. We're gonna just say Tory Lanez. You know, Tory Lanez pretty much baited the whole hip-hop community a week or two ago, basically calling everybody out, saying they don't want this smoke, you know, basically saying I'm the best rapper, knowing that he's not a rapper. He baited everybody. It was a whole bait. And I guess this rapper named Dax, or whatever his name is, he came out and he shitted on Cuz on the strike. I mean, he ate his ass alive. I mean, it was amazing. He put Tory Lanez in his place. And do you know that Tory Lanez ran up on his man, pulled up on his man with like however many people up in the car, because you can't see, and basically pulled his phone out and made that nigga apologize. And of course he apologized, because I respect it too. The homie said, look, man, I encourage people, you know, to see another day. You know, you got a family and all that other stuff. It ain't worth it going at it with these people that's trying to do it for clout and stuff like that. Tory Lanez just pretty much got into his feelings because he got bodied. He asked for that smoke, and the smoke was blown towards his ass. And now he over here, his little man syndrome, you know, his little man syndrome done kicked in, and now he got to boast his ego. Y'all got to watch out for all these little people, especially celebrities. Pay attention to all the little men in the game that talk all that big talk. These niggas be like 5'5", 5'3", and 5'6". You know what I'm saying? Don't even be pushing no 5'7". So pay attention to the niggas that be talking like they 6'1", and these niggas really be 5'5" in real life. All right? So pay attention to niggas like that. These niggas talking like that because they got money and all the other shit. And it's called the Napoleon complex. All right? So look, man, you know, Tory Lanez is lame. You know, you got bodied by a nigga who say he don't even want to rap. And that's how you lose too. You know you lame when a nigga that don't want to fight, a nigga that say he's not a fighter, body you on a track, then apologize, and then encourage people to see another day. Nigga, I'm rolling what that nigga say, because it's so many people that's out here that would encourage you to go do some fuck shit, get you all riled up in the comments and shit. You go do something stupid. Next thing you know, you dead and you in jail. And these same people that told you to do something stupid ain't even bailing you out, or they gonna put rest in peace in your comments. Fuck that shit. Go live another day. And Tory Lanez looked even more lame that a nigga who wasn't about that life said, look, bro, you can have it. Now you're looking really dumb. And now you're trying to explain yourself to academic. Nigga, you're lame. You're lame, bro. Real niggas don't want to fuck with you like that, bro. I don't give a damn what your bag looking like. You might have some of the most realest people. You might have some of the most famous people fucking with you, but that you might get confused and misconstrued it with real. Nah, it ain't no real move. They only fucking with you because you're a hot commodity out here, a hot tamale out here, and they can make money off you, and that's it. 6ix9ine wasn't real, but the nigga was a walking bag, so niggas wasn't afraid to work with him. All right, but real recognize real. The real ones won't be fucking with you. The real one's not gonna be fucking with you, period, if you out here doing some lame ass shit. Because at the end of the day, what Monique said, it's about the fucking integrity that comes first. All right. It's deeper than you, because when you die, nigga, you got to realize you ain't nothing but a raindrop in the motherfucking ocean. A raindrop in the ocean, a penny in the ocean. Hell, you might be a whole quarter, or you might be a shoe in the ocean. But nigga, you're not the ocean, all right? You're not the ocean. It's deeper than you. You got to respect the lives that's taking place around you. It's deeper than you, dog. It's deeper than you. All right? So yeah. I appreciate everybody. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody for showing up. I'm about to go ahead and get off this thing. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the podcast. Subscribe to the podcast. Make sure you listen to all the other previous episodes. I'm going to put all the audio up this week. All right. Don't worry. I know I'm lacking. I know I'm slacking a little bit, but this will be live on YouTube. But I'm going to strip the audio and put it on my account. So I'm putting it on SoundCloud. I'm putting it on iTunes, and make sure y'all hit the rate button too. Make sure y'all go rate the iTunes, for my podcast, and just let everybody know what's up. I got new content coming out. Y'all make sure y'all go check it out. Check out my Instagram. Make sure y'all book me for a show. Anybody that want to advertise, on behalf of Black reciprocity or whatever, or hell, if you white, black, whatever, Indian, whatever you want to advertise, make sure you come to me. Hit me up in my DM. I got all kind of stuff, that I could do. I got prices for y'all. We could do whatever. But I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Look at that. It's too late now. Oh no, it's too damn late now. Let's go ahead and get off the Skype. But I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And yeah. And make sure you donate to SpokenReasonsTV.com. Remember, I'm the shit. I don't say I ain't shit yet no more because I retired it. I'm the shit. All right.